going on, everybody? Joseph Hadid here for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community. Good morning, sports family. Thank you for tuning in to Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. This is your host, Joseph Hadid. Thank you for tuning in to Worldwide Sport Updates on this Friday morning edition of our podcast throughout the daily week as we cover the NBA, NHL, NFL, MLS, MLB, college basketball, men's and women's, and WNBA. You name it, we have everything for you. We're always here, committed and dedicated to giving you daily sports updates throughout the week. If other podcasters out there don't deliver the sports information that you're looking for, we have it for you as we cover everything that transpired in sports this past week. It is Friday, June 27th, 2025. Hopefully everybody had a great week, is ready for this upcoming weekend, and is ready for 4th of July next week. We got a holiday coming up around the corner. And speaking of 4th of July, ladies and gentlemen, next week, next Friday, there will not be a podcast on 4th of July. So take the holiday off, enjoy and relax, barbecue, spend time with your family and be safe, and spend quality time with your family and friends and enjoy it. And enjoy the season of summer, pretty much. So again, ladies and gentlemen, just to pinpoint out that information, there will not be a podcast next week on 4th of July. All right, so have yourself a great one. Stay safe, stay blessed, and again, always take care of each other. All right, let's go and go over what transpired in sports this past week. We're going to start off with some NBA news, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of the NBA, the season has come to an end, and we would like to wish the Oklahoma City Thunder congratulations on winning the NBA Finals championship, securing Game 7 win victory against the Indiana Pacers. Let's get right to it, folks. Thunder win their first title in Oklahoma City with a Game 7 dominance. Series recap and Game 7 breakdown. The Oklahoma City Thunder sealed their first NBA championship since relocating in the year 2008, defeating the Indiana Pacers 103-91 final score in Game 7 on June 22nd at Paycom Center. Coming off home court advantages in Games 1 and 2 and Game 7 in Oklahoma, Oklahoma's balanced performance capped a stunning postseason. Tremendous, awesome performance nonetheless. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's historic run, your MVP. SGA delivered a phenomenal 29 points, 12 assists in Game 7, scoring and assisting on 14 consecutive points during a decisive third quarter breakout. His full series performance further cemented his place as both regular season MVP and finals MVP, a rare dual honor as we speak. Congratulations to him nonetheless. Supporting cast and strategic moves, Jalen Williams was pivotal, dropping 40 points in Game 5 to swing the series to 3-2 in Oklahoma's favor. Chet Holmgren and Alex Caruso delivered key contributions, especially Caruso's lockdown defense and critical momentum shifts. Head coach Mark Dunajul's decision to insert Caruso early in the third quarter of Game 7 was a turning point, disrupting Indiana's rhythm. Indiana's resilience and Halliburton's injury. The Pacers, chasing their first title, fought hard. Kudos to the Indiana Pacers and getting this far, but they did come up short. Tyrese Halliburton drove a late game surge in Game 7 before suffering a season-ending Achilles injury. Despite the setback, Pascal Siakam and energy players kept Indiana competitive until the final horn. And speaking of Tyrese Halliburton, folks, there is speculation, that there's being talks right now, and you're gonna be hearing a lot of it during the offseason. There is a good possibility that Tyrese Halliburton could miss the whole entire season. Excuse me. He could miss the whole entire season next year. Next season of NBA basketball. There's a good chance that he might not play at all. He might be out for the whole year. So all depends on, he did go for surgery. I think I heard reports it was successful surgery. But again, now it all depends on his rehab process and how quickly he can get back to 100% shape. Folks, look at October is right around the corner. Look, you have July, September, and then look at October. So the NBA season gets in full swing before you know it. So there is a good possibility that Tyrese Halliburton could miss the whole entire season next season. So we'll keep you up to date on that if we hear anything. And we'll give you more information on Tyrese Halliburton's condition nonetheless. But it was successful surgery, and he's recovering for rehab as we speak. So we'll see what's his condition moving forward will be. But fingers crossed, hopefully that he comes back 100% before the NBA season starts rolling again this coming October of the year 2025. All right, going into the year 2026, that is, too. All right, let's shift over to some NHL hockey news. Panthers, they confirmed their dynasty with consecutive Stanley Cups. Game 6 and series conclusion. On June 18th, Florida Panthers clinched their second consecutive Stanley Cup with a 5-1 win over Edmonton in Game 6 at Emirates Bank Arena. Their victory places them among elite repeat champions. Sam Reinhart and Sam Babbitt, stars aligned. Reinhart scored 4 goals, matching Maurice Richards' record for multi-goal finals performance. Bennett, awarded the Conn Smythe Trophy, tallied 15 playoff goals, making him the first Panther to claim MVP honors in back-to-back cups. Sergei Bobrovsky, steadfast net-minding. Bobrovsky's delivered 28 saves on 29 shots in the clincher, further cementing his role as a playoff backbone. Team identity and tactical execution dumped dirtbag hockey. Florida's gritty forward-checking, disciplined penalty kill, and physical play that persevered. Unlike flashy scores, they thrived in every down hockey, making them a hard-playing model for the modern Sun Belt franchises. So congratulations again to the Florida Panthers on becoming your back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. All right, let's shift over to some NFL, National Football League news. All right, off-season momentum, star moves, and emerging talent. Free agency and trades, final wave by late June. Teams that sealed their rosters. ESPN notes that many teams were making final off-season moves, last swaps, extensions, and trades to sharpen squads before training camp. Player spotlight: Damian Arnett's comeback after legal troubles and UFL resurgence. Damian Arnett, ex-Raiders cornerback, signed with the Houston Texans. His road from personnel setbacks to NFL return highlights talent, second chances amid adversity. New faces in the backfield. Colts pick up of a free agent defender has been called a steal, reinforcing Indy's offseason strategy focused on defensive balance. Raiders are banking on rookie running back Ashton Janetti, providing a dynamic combo with veteran Mostert. Rookie development and camp prep. ESPN tracks first-rounders from the 2025 draft through their early minicamp progress, providing insight into how the next-gen quarterbacks and key picks are adapting. Giants rookie linebacker Abdul Carter has surpassed as a pass rusher, and quarterback Jackson Dart is also gaining confidence. Singles of early camp competition. Cultural and logistical buildup. NFL released its 2025 season workout dates, crucial for 8 to 9 week team wide physical and strategic prep. Teams mapping out freedom of tactics, rookies versus vets, as OTAs and minicamps wind down ahead of July's structured camps. All right, let's shift over to some Major League Baseball news. MLB All-Star voting, prospect adjustments, and mid-season formations. All-Star finalists are announced. On June 26, finalists were revealed. Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees and Shohei Ohtani of the Los Angeles Dodgers topped the fan voting, locking in starting roles for the July 15th game at Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia. Team performance at season's midpoint, the Phillies reached the 81-game halfway mark at 47-34, tied atop the NL East. Despite strong pitching, they seek more offensive consistency. Mike Trout and Pete Crow Armstrong continue the hot stretches. Tigers and Mets are top ranked despite recent dips. Rookie standouts and minor league talent. Cam Smith of the Astros, rookie third baseman and outfielder, batting .271 with 5 home runs, 28 RBIs, 4 steals, hitting above a 115 WRC+. Prospect Fab, single A right-handed pitcher Andreas Gallen is dominating with 1.86 ERA, 0.90 WHIP whip, and 5K in his last appearance. 5 strikeouts, that is, in his last appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this week. Yeah, take care of each other, sports family and YouTube family, of course. Look out for each other. Stay blessed. Stay safe. And happy 4th of July to everybody out there. Again, as we mentioned on our opening podcast, we will not have a podcast next Friday, folks. All right? So stay blessed. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Happy holidays. And I guess we'll see you in 2 weeks. After the 4th of July, of course. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your host, Joseph Hadid, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. Yeah, your local community, that is. Worldwide Sport Updates. Your host, Joseph Hadid, signing off.